Hi, good morning, evening, good afternoon, and good night. Time it is we are right now. We are back for another chill Sunday. I think we are a bit earlier than usual. I think we are, schedules change sometimes. That's one of those times. Yeah, I don't, I think it always feels surreal coming back for chill Sundays. I think it's genuinely my favorite day of the week now. Yeah, I haven't seen any real success with streaming yet. But I think finding the fun in it, even though I don't have many viewers, is a success in of itself, right? You have Bad Gamer in the chat saying, "What's up? Appreciate you coming through, Bad Gamer. Appreciate you coming through as always." Yeah, as always, before we get into anything, just let me know how the audio is. The music good? Can you hear the background music just fine? Is my voice too low, too soft? Let me know how everything sounds. Yeah, back for another chill Sundays. And where did we leave off in this? I smooth and pub this like everything is good as usual. Appreciated, Bad Game. Appreciated. I guess we might as well get right into it. What were we even like? Think fools? Sheesh, we are. Haha. We are started off. We have started off phenomenally. Hold on, wait. Here's a wacky idea. I have to dash over there, get rid of that block, and then come back. Okay, I think that's what we have to do. I land. Hold on. I think that is what we are supposed to do. Okay, before anyone asks, no, I did not watch Harry Potter. Yes, I know I said that I yes, I know I said that I would watch it. Jeez, bro, let me log in, bro. There we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yes, I know I said that I would watch it. Still haven't. But there's a thing here. Oh. Well, eventually, though. Well, eventually. Won't you worry. Is that what I forgot what we decided the name of the am I do garbage. I forgot what we decided the name would be. The Razas? Don't worry, Raza. Oh crap, I forget. I was supposed to get rid of this thing. Oh. My death count is true already. I'm not giving up on asking. I will ask every week. Mwahaha. Well, hopefully, this will be this will be last week that I have to ask. Can we? You have to be very quick with it, huh? Let me. All right. Now that we have, oh yeah. How's everybody's week? How was everybody's week? How was everybody's Sunday? I think I say this every week at this point, but I'm definitely not looking forward to being back on the grind tomorrow. Yeah, let me know how everybody's week has been. Let me know how everybody's Sunday's been. And while you all are typing that in the chat, I'm to lock in. There you go. I'll bet I could. Oh, how quick do you have to be with this? Hold on, let me see. After. Okay. Good so far. I'm learning Animal Crossing piece by piece. Nice, nice. I've never played an Animal Crossing game before, but I know people are like, when I run over the edge. I know people are like obsessed with it. That that period, that time during COVID where everybody was at Animal Crossing. What is, bro? Let me lock in. Whatever, bag. How you know what? Right now, ask how's the game? How are you enjoying this? What the? Here we go. Okay, how do I get down from there safely after though? And I definitely can't make that jump. Okay, maybe I don't need to do it from that far. Yeah, I just need to get ahead of it a little. Here we go. Am I a gamer or am I a game? R&B music win, bro. Tiger. It's very fun. Oh, hold on. Can you remember the rain win, bro? It's very fun actually. Enjoying the relaxing aspect of it. Usually I'm more of a competitive gamer, albeit I'm bad at those games. I mean, I could have guessed just from your username, right? I land on these. And one, I game it. Hold on, I'm not gaming anymore. Okay, this is alright. The wind will give me a little bit of extra momentum. Right here, keep gaming, gaming. Am I actually getting good at the game? R&B win, bro. Oh, oh. Oh. I mean, I'm also like a very like competitive guy, but I appreciate a good, cozy, relaxing game from time to time. Like I think I said this last week, but I'm a huge like Stardew Valley fan and Harvest Moon fan. Harvest Moon was genuinely so much. I wish they would bring. I don't know if they could bring it back though. I think like what, bro? Let me lock it. Well, nigga, damn. Wait, hold on. Okay, no, I get it. I know what. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I know what I have to do. Right? E. Right? What? Alright. Okay, alright, hold on. Take it. Should I try Harvest Moon? I technically have it. I mean, I don't know which one do you have? The ones that I played were for the Game Boy Advanced, which was Friends of Mineral Town and More Friends of Mineral Town, I believe they were called. I personally, I mean the very like retro now, but those were clearly I'm doing this. I guess like right now they're probably very retro, but I really enjoyed those back in the day. Here we go. Oh, I forgot how those were. My bad. I think it's N64. I'll check in a sec. Yeah, I haven't tried the N64 version, so I can't tell you how fun it is. What I can say is, I genuinely enjoyed the version that I have played. Bro, hold on. Unlock it. Unlock it. What? Bro, the wind come back too fast. There was a news story I wanted to talk about. I think I may have seen you post it in the Discord, Bad Gamer. Once we get to a point where I could like safely like why did I go to this side? Once I get to a point where we could like actually like stop and what am I doing? Once we get to a safe spot to stop, I'll see if I can pull it up like quickly. Oh, see, oh, secret area. All right, hold on. Secret area. Okay. Oh, no. Bro, lock in. I'm trying. Alright, hold on. I'm actually locking. I'm actually locking. What? Hold on. Alright, you know what? Clearly, I'd hit that one a little diagonal. Okay, okay. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Nigga, all this fast strawberry. Nah, it had to have an exit here, bro. It has to be an exit. There's no way I can do all of this fast strawberry. Hey, do it. Unlock it. Right into me. What did I even do it last time? Oh. Wait, you know what, I actually almost didn't hop on for Chill Sundays this week. Just because my schedule today was like so tough. But yeah, I just couldn't leave you guys and myself hanging. Chill Sundays is Chill Sundays for the community, you know? Come together, listen to a little soothing jazz and watch me, the absolute bonzo games. No, I do it with love in my heart, really. With a mix of frustration for the game, but mostly love. And I think that's what's really important. Nigga, damn! Chill Sundays, by the way. You know, speaking of news stories, this is not the news story I was talking about earlier. But I don't know if anybody would have seen it. Okay, alright, we reached the area. I don't know if this is where I ought to be, but I'm here. Because, well, it's up. Right? What's the point of that? Oh, where's the point? Yeah, I don't know if anybody is familiar with, you know, a little podcast called Rory and Mal. They used to be co-hosts for Joe Budden, right? And so one Rory is a white guy who, shocker, turned out to be racist. Now, the way I said shocker there sounds like very sarcastic, but I am genuinely a bit shocked because I think, like, you know, he never gave off that vibe like at all. Or at the very least, I guess I should say people are like, you know, they're digging up like old tweets where he's been saying some very bro, somebody put, you know what, somebody clip this. Every time the wind blows, somebody clip it and put like Keith Sweat in the background. Put like some old school R&B. But yeah, people are, you know, digging up old tweets, and admittably, admittedly, a lot of the stuff does seem very racist. I'm back. Current just dipped, so I have no clue what we talking about. Surprised yours didn't go. I'm glad I didn't. We know I repeat that last time. You didn't miss much. We basically just talking about what, bro? Does the wind not stop here? Yeah, we talking about if you're unfamiliar, there are podcasters called Rory and Mal. They used to be co-hosts for Joe Budden a while back, right? Rory is a white guy, and so recently people have been like digging up like old like tweets of his, which are ranging from blatantly like racist to questionable at best. Which is, I don't know, it's definitely an interesting thing because like from watching these Steve podcasts and like listening to him speak and all of that stuff, you would have never guessed he was racist. Which, I mean, it's a real shame, honestly. I think I don't know. I think a lot of people are trying to cut him some slack because he was like younger when he tweeted those. I don't know how young though, because I think he at this point in time is in his 40s, right? So if he already in his how old were like this is what I'm trying to figure out. If he's in his 40s now, how old was he from when the tweets were like put out? Was he like in his 20s? Like I think like this time I don't think he could get any slack for his age on this one. Sarcasm. No, I'm genuinely a little bit shocked. I really didn't think that he turned out to be racist. Oh, this is personal. Damn, I just hit the mic. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I actually wouldn't think that he was. I don't know. I mean, maybe he still isn't. I think the story is still developing. I think maybe a lot of it was just jokes in poor taste, I guess. Which, let's be real, if we're crucifying people for that, I think we all have to. I think we all guilty, right? Nah, this is ludicrous. Okay, okay, I could do it. See, that little jump is very like precise though, I feel. Okay, alright, hold on. Are we gaming? Bro, hold on, I definitely had to do some R&B edits on this one. I had a feeling those would kill me. I don't know why I stood there and let it happen. Yeah, I think like the worst. What was the worst one I've seen so far? A lot, but like, I think the worst one I saw, like he was arguing with some guy, and he called his mother a black. Oh, I don't even. We're not supposed to be cursing on Chill Sundays. He called his mother a black B-word tar baby. I think is what he said. I'm just like, yo. This is some real old school classic race, tar baby. Everyone has dumb stuff in their past, some more than others. If he's different, no, that's good. But I think that is like the messed up thing when it comes to like old racist tweets is like, how do we know? Like that is not something that you could confirm. You know what I mean? Like it's either you just take the person's word for it, or like, you know what? Like you could never truly tell. And I'm not for like crucifying for anybody for anything in their past. Like I said, everyone remembers the old James Gunn's tweets, funny but bad. You know what? I don't think I was ever like in the loop on that news. Was it racist stuff he said? I actually do not remember them. I think I kind of was out of the loop on that one. I never bothered to check. But yeah, I think if we crucifying people for like stuff they've said, like, who's gonna be saved? Not me, I'll tell you that much. Are you kidding me? like but yeah, there's no with the racism stuff. There's no way to know, you know. And I think for him, because he, you know, given the type of content he did over with Joe Budden, which was, I think, predominantly about like hip hop and like rap music. Like he was very, I think, very much indie culture. You know what I mean? He said more of the young variety James Gunn. It was like pedophilia type tweets. And I asked, were they jokes? I'm assuming there was jokes because I don't think he could come back from those if he was being real. I think that's what makes it so like tough to for him having been so ingrained in the culture for so many years to like come out and see him like doing some weird stuff like that. It's definitely like a shocker for some people. I'm sure there's a lot of people who never like, you know, trusted him to begin with, which they were correct. They would have been correct, but like that's also kind of sad when you really think about it. He never had allegations, so yes, I assume jokes. Plus, he's still married. Yeah, well. I think, you know who else had like an interesting like thing with that is Liam Neeson. I don't know. I learned about this. I guess I don't know. I might have been too young to like really, you know, pay attention to that sort of thing at the time it like actually happened. But Liam Neeson had like a really interesting a case of that too, where he so allegedly what happened, for those of you who may not know, his friend was raped by a black man, and the situation like traumatized him and like messed him up so much that for a period of time, I think he said there was a period of time where he was just like in the streets like wanting to kill a black man because he was so like upset about what happened to his friend, which is such a like, I don't know, you know. I mean, if something like that happens to someone you care about, it tell you how to take it, you know what I mean? But it's also like a really difficult thing because why did your mind have to go to specifically a black man? I mean, obviously we know why, but yeah. I mean, his career survived though. I think his own is a bit of a more interesting situation, like I said, just because I think given alright, I see what we're doing with him. Given like, you know, the circumstances, I think people would be more willing to be like understanding of like his emotional state and all of that. But like, still though, you have to go right to the black man. Bro, this R&B rate is win, bro. Hell yeah, another Celeste stream. Appreciated, Leah Rose, appreciated. Yeah, I remember that. So, yeah, is that what do you think about that? I thought I was gaming. Here's my question, because I did very little research into it. I don't know if you could clear this up for me. Was he already famous like when the incident happened, or was this like something from his past before he was a celeb that just like resurfaced? Or what? Or like, did he only talk about it like after he became famous? You know what I mean? Like what was the circumstances around? Oh, puta madre. That one doesn't count. It's another language, people. There we go. There we go. There we go. We kind of went off on a couple tangents, but essentially, we're talking about, you know, when white people have like racist stuff from the past like pop up. So we're talking about the situation where Liam Neeson, he essentially, what happened was his friend was raped, and you know, by a black man, and he was so like upset and disheartened by the situation that for a period of time he said he became racist and was just like hoping to catch an unassuming black man in the streets. I guess maybe not an unassuming black man, but he was just hoping for an issue with a black man so he could kill one of them because he was like so messed up from the experience of like that happening to his friend. I only know about this after all 3 Taken movies dropped, so fairly recent. Fairly recent, really. Wow. Well, you know what? Let's take a small pause here and let's Google this. Alright, we're gonna take a little read of this. Oh wow, was this recent? Let's go pull up. Just waiting for this article to load. Says 2019. Hold on, hold on. Let's back and get this article. I'm trying to read the news here, so let's give me a second. Oh yeah, that's where I'm seeing it too. Okay, so actor Liam Neeson facing major racism storm after admitting he once set out to kill an innocent black man. He said he walked the streets with a weapon for weeks, years ago, hoping to take out his anger on someone after someone close to him was raped by a black man. The Hollywood star said he was ashamed of his actions, but his remarks have sparked widespread outrage. Neeson hasn't commented further since the interview was published by The Independent on Monday. He was speaking to promote his new film Cold Pursuit, a thriller about a man who seeks retribution after his son is murdered. I think I said BBC, funnily enough. I just got why I said that, bro. That's insane. Are you No, but I don't know, man. Why would he... He's winning life, man. Pamela Anderson. I mean, I guess so. I guess he is, you know. He's succeeding where a lot of other men probably failed. Man, why would he admit that? I mean, from the sounds of it, I guess he's like, you know, talking about how maybe he was able to put himself in the headspace for the character of like the movie he's doing. Nigga, ooh, that would have hurt my soul if I died there. How did you now get it, LMAO? I was focusing on gaming, bro. No, but yeah, why? I guess maybe he was like discussing it in terms of like trying to get in character for like the role of like, you know, hunting down someone who hurt someone he loved, I guess. Insane thing to admit though. I mean, hey, you know, at least he's a changed man, right? This better not be who I think it is. Yo, Raza, wait up. I can't stand this nigga. Good, die. I hope this nigga died from the fall. Nailed it. Theo, are you alright? Celebs love saying things they don't need to. Jaden Smith is the golden child of that. Yeah, I think Jada Pinkett might be the golden child of that. That whole family, honestly, might be the golden children of that. Oof, yeah. Just give me a sec. A gondola? I've always wanted to ride one of these. It looks pretty old, but maybe it still works. I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Let's do it. This lever looks important. every time. I was probably a gondola operator in my past life. Do you think this thing is safe? This is a question you should have asked before pulling the lever, bro. I'm sure it's fine. How to check out with Oshiro? You were right. I shouldn't have tried to help him. I hate to say I told you so, but bro, look at his face. He clearly doesn't hate it. Yeah. I should have listened to you. You didn't get hurt. That's what matters. The air is so thin up here. I can barely breathe. Okay, if we don't get a selfie on this thing, we're gonna regret it. I can't even see the ground through the mist. How high up are we? Less panicking, more posing. Yeah, No. Iyami Raza back, oh lord. What was that? Huh? Looks like we stalled out. This is really bad. He's an F-boy for sure. Yeah, definitely. Maybe if I... yeah, I'm sure that'll fix it. Nigga broke the lever. Well, that's not good. No, this really isn't good. Yo, Raza, you cool? Yeah, No, I'm not cool. I can't breathe. You're having a panic attack. Why would you think it's a good idea to ride this stupid thing? Come on, don't take this out on me. Stay with me here. My grandpa taught me a trick for this. Close your eyes. Picture damn. Have a stroke, bro? Picture a feather floating in front of you. Alright, see it? Okay. Your breathing keeps that feather afloat. Just breathe slow and steady, in and out. How am I doing? Bro, breathe out. Huh? Okay, I guess maybe it's floating right there, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm supposed to do it. I'm dumb. I was like, why doesn't she do anything? Well, go up, nigga. This game, for all its you know, frustrating aspects, is very nice. Oh, whoa, I messed up. Hold on. Back in there. This game has a real charm to it. See? Easy. Every time. Feeling any better? I think so. Thanks for helping me calm down. How did you know we'd start moving again? Oh, I totally thought we were done for. End of chapter? I think so. If this is the end of the chapter, everybody get your votes in. Get your guesses in for how many times I died. Oh my god. Look at this selfie though. It's kind of cute. Oh, yep, end that chapter. All right, everybody get your guesses in for how many times I died. I'm gonna guess a cool. Damn, how many times did I die? How long was this chapter? I'm gonna give myself 150. Can't be worse than last week, right? Well, let me not count any chickens before the hatch. 224, bad gamer. Golly! You know what? That's our angel number. I think that spells good fortune. 333, huh? Why I'm trash at this game. I mean, it's not worse than this. The arrow said 2, maybe 205. This delay is killing us, huh? Nah. 333. That's our angel number, bro. The arrows in the chat said, "Oh Lord." It's an angel number. It spells good fortune. Mirror temple. Last time we saw a mirror, that didn't go so well. Did you know most climbing mishaps occur due to exhaustion? Remember to take regular breaks. He was like I thought it'd be 150. With a straight face, bro. I really thought it'd be 150. Oh man, look at this place. Feeling adventurous? I don't know. Looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure. I'll just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. This place must be ancient. Theo, wait. My Instapic followers are gonna eat this up. Are we sure he's black? There's no way this ends well. Are we sure this man black? He has some melanin on him, but I don't know if it's the right kind. Maybe this nigga Arabic or something. Maybe this nigga, I don't know. He doesn't seem black to me. Doing some wacky stuff like this. Huh? Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. What's that? Don't tell me. Uh-oh. This is Theo's phone. Don't panic, Dioraza. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. I'll give it back when I find him. I guess Yamira's not ready to come out just yet. What's this? Oh, alright. That's cool. Alright. Anything cool? Strawberry. Is there? Okay. Oh, this, you gotta be precise with this one, huh? Oh. Come on, I'm getting my guess in for this chapter 296. Alright, you know what? Let me try not to disappoint, but a bad game, I might end up disappointed, bro. Okay, I can't do that, but it still leaves me exhausted. You might have to up that number, bad game. It's looking like a rough one. Alright, hold on. Let me. Bro, what? Nah, I had to be able to do better than this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Alright, we gaming out a little bit still, guys. Okay. All right. This man really said those are rookie numbers. They had to pump those numbers up, bad gamer. Have you been checking out these streams? Have you been watching these streams with your eyes closed, bro? Those are rookie numbers for Dioraza. Oh, okay. All right. Definitely plan to do that. I think that's all we can do here for now. I think we need to go back to the other section. See if we can hit this. Ah, hold on. Okay, I die. Okay. One. Hold on. Okay, but how do I get out from? You know what? I don't want to let this. I'm leaving that one behind for now. If we gate, we gate. If not, oh well. Oh, we can land on the bottom. All right. Oh, that's the problem. May have put myself in a bit of a pickle here. Okay, I think I have it though. Well, it's a good thing I don't have more viewers. They'd be killing me. They'd be cooking me right now. Okay, I think this is how I'm supposed to do it. I'm just doing it very poorly. Why am I dying there all of a sudden? You know what? I'm probably doing it too early now. That's what it is. I clearly have the right idea, it's just my execution is flawed. I was supposed to land. Forgot about landing. No, okay, hold on. I understand it now. What am I doing? Let me log in. Because I have a feeling this will be a shorter stream than usual. Just with how... Okay, there we go. I'm actually make some progress because I think this will be a shorter stream than usual. He understands it now. I did understand. See, this delay is making it look silly now. Because I did understand it. Okay, it's locked. Gonna take a quick shower. Try not to die more than 30 times while I'm going. You know what? We're gonna put a counter up on screen. We're not gonna do that. But let's pretend I did. Let's see how many times you die before bad game I gets back. But yeah, you know what? We'll play until Bad Gamer gets back, and then we'll pull up that article because I saw he sent it in the clips channel. So I'll definitely check that out when he gets back. It is that the same news story from earlier I was talking about wanting to discuss. I forgot about that. Should have done that in between chapters, but it's fine. Boy, this is wait. Okay, hold on. How am I? Okay, here. This is locked. How do I unlock it? Is the $1,000,000 question right now. Okay. All right. That's one. That's one. Yeah, button around here I need to press. That's two. That's two. Hold on. Am I not understanding how it's supposed to go? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, okay. I think I get it now. Yeah. I got it. Figured it out, yeah? It's elementary there, Watson. I wasn't. Alright. Obviously, that wasn't what I meant to do. I think, like, okay. I'm thinking, can I, like, just do it this way? I'm thinking, right? Like, follow me on this, guys. We need to use that bubble there to smash into the wall to reveal, like, a secret path or something. Alright, let's see if I can actually do this and test my theory. Almost. Almost. Hold on. Okay, no wait. Okay. There was a strawberry, but that wasn't the help I thought it would have. I am genuinely a bit stuck. Hold on, did I go this direction? I'm with you on that, yeah. Maybe I just have to. I haven't been over on this side, right? I have. Is this death? Okay, I am a bit lost, chat, but I'll figure this out together. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Definitely not getting that strawberry, bro. Keep that one. Go down from here. This is where I've always been. Okay, clearly I need to hit this button. Right? Alright, wait. I lost count. Leah, keep counting the chat. How many deaths was that? Was that 4? I think that was 4. Make it 5. I'm also. We're going to call it 5. Can we. Okay, there we go. Door opened. You know what? I thought so too. Yeah. I thought so too. Make it 7. Make it 7 in each. Yeah, I'm going to call that 8. No. 10? We are 10. All right, hold on. Hold on, let me lock it. Meant to do that. Meant that. Alright, now I've really lost track. Alright. Okay, there we go, we did it. We did it. How you like them apples? Chat. 13? I'm at 13 now. Yeah, go ahead and make it 14. Alright, we got one door open, right? How do we get the other door? The same. Yeah, I have no idea how to want to do this one. Okay, maybe I dash into use the thing. Okay, I think that is what I have to do. Not that. Keep counting the chat, Leah. Keep counting the chat. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to hold for. Okay, I need to. Is this frustrating? Not at all. Oh, I was distracted. Well, I guess we're not keeping count then. Da madre. Wait, no, I've got it. Oh yeah, wait. How many is it? Nah, bro, how am I supposed to? This is low-key tough. There we go, finally. Eesh, that was embarrassing. $28? Ah, this is just for strawberries, huh? Ah, this one is definitely gonna be tough. The time is just right. Okay, I understand how to get this one, but it can't be a pain in the dick. Okay, well, where's that 30? As we lost, we lost the bad game at challenge. One more for extra measure. One more for good measure. Sorry. What? What was that? I'm gonna lock in this bit. What? Why do I keep doing that? That was a unique way to die. You know, this one actually doesn't seem that bad. It's just very precise. More pressure, huh? Yeah, yes, sir. Touch the yes, sir. You know what? Dash up. Dash up. That is what we have. Not like that. Not like that. But... I had it. I had it on the control. I slipped. There we go, baby. There we go. Big gaming. Where do we go? Bro, I am genuinely lost right now. I have no idea where the game wants me to go. Or like how I'm supposed to unlock that door. What do they want me to do? Oh, did not know that was a thing I could be doing. My Wi-Fi dipped for a bit, so if you died more times, then we've definitely lost count. And I've definitely died more times. Bad Gamer says he's back. Listen. Yeah, probably we lost count, Bad Gamer. Leah's Wi-Fi dipped, so we lost count. Let's just say more than 30. Oh wow, the strawberry gonna be a pain in the nuts. 50, nigga, sure you wasn't even here touched. We didn't die 50 times, sharp. Nigga said the chat said 50, bro. That is scandalous and salacious. Touched. Bro, 30 was a joke. Lock in. Bro, to be fair, alright, I got a couple strawberries out of it. I'd say I'm locking in just fine. And he says, I was, you did die. You know what? We'll check the VOD. We'll check the VOD and see who's right. Okay, I'm lost. I'm officially lost. How do I get through there? I'm pretty I feel like I've been everywhere I could be. I wonder if this is one of those instances where there's a hidden entrance. Does anybody in chat have any like suggestions on what to try? I think I've gone everywhere I possibly could. Not dying. You know what? That's a helpful tip gameplay wise. Direction wise, not very helpful. And I died. Okay, hold on. Gaming. Racking up some strawberries for this level though, I must say. Try to lock in. Yeah, I have no clue. Look at my name. Okay, hold on. Clearly, we have to be here, but it's locked. I'm also lost. We're all lost. That's not great because this is gonna be our shorter stream. I think I'm calling it in like 30 minutes. You know what? Actually, let me actually talk about this story. Okay, wait. Maybe I need to go up here, but how? That's the real question. How do I go up there? All right, hold on. What? Give me a second. You know what? Before I have to end this stream, I would like to talk about this story, like actually. So don't touch that dial. All right, here we go. So normally, right? Normally we don't do clips or news for Chill Sundays, but I feel like I just have to talk about this one. So we finally got an update on the case with the DoorDash delivery girl, right? The DoorDash delivery girl has been arrested on 2 felony charges after recording a man passed out with his pants down in his home and posting it on TikTok during a food delivery. He's being charged with unlawful surveillance and dissemination of surveillance images. I'm surprised none of these charges are sexual, like any kind of sexual assault or anything. Or maybe not that surprised. Hold on, let's see. The appearance of section 110 in front of the blah blah blah, an attempt to commit a crime. Okay, yeah, so that's just it. Very dumb girl. She had the guts to claim being the victim too. Sigh. Good, and I hope it teaches her a good Here's my question: Is there jail time for this? Let me pose this question to the chat. Should she face jail time for this? What do we think about that? Oh, here's someone in the chat saying he had the door unlocked for a reason, but yeah, arrest the innocent girl. So some people still on our side, it seems. I don't know, can you guys like read this properly? see, how do we... I'm not too familiar with TikTok. I don't know if I could make this. Yeah. You could see right down here, this guy is... He's saying that she was innocent. It's so clear she was assaulted, but men will rather stay here and clown over it than go to war. So y'all ain't even talking about why the man would take his pants off while expecting a delivery girl. I mean, alright, she still has some support, you know. I don't know, it definitely is a odd situation, because why did he do that? You know, I mean, who knows? If he was, a lot of people seem to be under the impression that he was definitely passed out drunk, which is possible. Which is definitely possible. But, I mean, who knows, you know? Note, the man provided the police with his Ring camera video where it shows her opening the door. Probably drunk out of his mind. Yeah, probably. Probably. She didn't go in though. She was standing outside. Why is a man butt naked with his door wide open? He clearly wanted her to see him. This is sexual harassment. Hold on, is this not the same person who just pointed out? Oh, okay, so Dr. Ashley playing both sides. Here's her saying the man provided police with Ring camera footage where it shows her opening the door. And then she's down here saying with his door wide open. So I don't know if maybe she found out new information and decided to correct herself, or if she's just, you know, trying to rage bait both sides. Who knows? But yeah. What do we think about that? I don't know. I know Bad Game as the one who sent the link. But like, do we think she should, do we think in the chat, do we think she should face any like jail time for this potentially? That check the time? What do you mean? Sure, it's the same. Yeah, no, it's definitely. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up. Hold on. So it's this, right? If I don't know if it's like getting cut off. It looks like in OBS it's getting cut off. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me know. Or check the time on the comments. Good point touched. So here's the first comment. You can see is Dr. Ashley. Look at the art, right? Says she didn't even go in though. She was standing outside where a man butt naked with his door wide open. He clearly wanted her to see him. This is sexual harassment, right? 20 hours ago. 10:11 p.m. November 15th, 2025. Then it is cut off. It is cut off in OBS. Okay. I don't know how to alright, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this, right? And then alright, okay, boom. Here we go. Okay. Right, so now we can see it. So we have, alright, so now you can see the art and everything clearly. We've zoomed in, right? Same art. 20 hours ago, 10:09 p.m. November 15, 2025, right? So this, hold on, okay. This is the one where she says the man provided police with the Ring camera footage where it shows her opening the door. This is the time for it. 10:09 p.m. November 15, 2025. This is the art. This is the name and art. So now we go back up. Where was it? Where was that one? Here it is. Right, so it's after, right? 10:11 p.m. November 15, 2025. Same art and everything. She didn't even go in though. She was standing outside while a man butt naked with his door wide open. He clearly wanted her to see him. This is sexual harassment. He said Jesus Christ is King in her bio tells me everything I need to know. So is she rage baiting? Because this one is a little bit after, but it's after her tweeting out, like tweeting the comment, acknowledging the Ring camera footage, which shows her opening the door. So I think she's just rage baiting. Yeah. Read her replies to the tweets, see if people call her out. How do we do that? I am not like Twitter savvy. I have no idea how to do that. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Bot detected. Note, the man who provided the police with his Ring camera video, blah, blah, blah. All being on his porch, his private property, dumb bit. Alright, well, James make a voice, I don't know. His door was closed, she opened it, you dumb prick. He's allowed to be naked in his own freaking home. You are a dumb, see you next Tuesday. Damn! Did she know that man personally? Did she know this man personally? Why is she going off like that? Yeah, so people did call her out. People did call her out for it. At least one person did. Good looking outfit, night. Yeah. Let's get back into the game. But yeah, how we feel? I think was it Bad Gamer? Let me make sure it's Bad Gamer. Well, I say the wrong person. Yeah, Bad Gamer. You said jail time. Definitely. You think she should definitely get jail time for it? I don't know. I'm still like caught in this like gray area where like she definitely is wrong for what she did, but I still feel like some of the responsibility is kind of on the guy. Because I don't know, the situation is odd, you know. I don't know. Definitely more her fault because at the end of the day she had clear instructions. But I'm more surprised, or should I say, intrigued by the fact that there's no like sexual like assault or like distribution of like inappropriate material or something. You know what I mean? At least 3 months in jail. Set an example. I don't know. I still find it really weird that they didn't acknowledge that this is technically a sexual crime. Because it's not exactly the same as revenge porn, but it's still, you know, posting someone like nude out their consent or knowledge or whatever, right? Hold on, bro. Why am I lost right now? If I say leave at door and you open my door and snap me, it's over. No, that is definitely true. I don't know why she decided to do that. Bad Gamer says, I'm petty by the way if it wasn't obvious. Yeah, no, we could all tell, Bad Gamer. We could all tell. No, but I agree. I would also, if it was me, I would also, if you open the door and saw me, I'd be like, you know, whatever, I could let her go. But to post the stuff online and claim I sexually assaulted you, that would I'd definitely be out for blood at that point. Touch said it's a woman, they don't go hard. I mean, yeah, you know. They probably let her off a little bit easy. I think it's less that it's a woman and more that the victim in this circumstance is a man. Because I think if a woman did this to another woman, they would still cook a thing. I think they just care less because it's a man who was exposed. I don't know if that's a hot take, but I think if it was a woman like doing it to another woman, they would have eat her alive for it still. Okay, I literally do not know what to do here. Oh nope! I thought I figured it out. I didn't. Wait, hold on. I wonder if I wait. Can I do it this way? Yes. All right. That took me way too long to figure out. How do I? Hey, accountability is a word only men have heard. Come on, still have a couple good. Nah, come on. That opening my front door for no reason is enough for me, especially after being told not to. Because why would you open my front door regardless of those instructions? You're very true. Also, that is true. She definitely messed up. But that's the key. This is gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna be able to thread the needle. Wait, I wonder, can I do it like this? Wait. This is... Maybe I could circumvent it with... Alright, okay, hold on, we might... Oh, is it just a guy freaking strawberry? All you have to do is grab the key, buddy. Yeah, is it that simple? Alright, okay, alright, free strawberry, free strawberry. Jail, 3 months. I think that is fair though, just to, cause I think like recording people. I think my big gripe is, and anybody who knows me in real life knows I have a real issue with this thing where people feel like they could just like record you for like just cause they feel like it. I feel like that's a real issue nowadays. Like she definitely violated. Yeah, she's screwed for sure. I mean, it doesn't seem like she gained any jail time for it though. At least it didn't read that way to me, right? I don't know if I'm crazy, but it didn't read as jail time to me. This is very tough. You know, oh, by the way, bad gamer, if there are any like quick, like funny or like light-hearted like links in the clips channel, I'll react to like maybe 1 or 2 before we call the stream if if they're like funny or like light-hearted. Check if there is a bubble on the far side. What do you mean? The far side where? Oh, you mean like all the way over here? You know what? But I'm seeing the vision. You're going for touched. I'm seeing the vision. How do I get there is the question. Okay, I think I understand it a little bit. Wait, can I? Can I land in such a way that I could like hold on to the side of this thing? Oh, I did it. Okay, and this might be it. Will it take me far enough? So hold on, let's see what on this side first. Yep, strawberry. I'm gonna lock it. Trump getting last week. Damn it. There's like 4. Alright, hold on. Leah in the chat says BRBA, take your time, take your time. I mean, you know, don't take too much time though. I missed the end of the stream. Alright, hold on. Okay, alright. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. What now? Hold on, let me lock it. No. There we go. Alright. Well, let's do it. Hold on, wait, was this it? This was it. Alright, good call, Touched. Good call. That was actually a good call by Touch. Yo, shout out to Touch by Dad for the assistance in the chat. Here I'll let you pick like 2. Pick like 2 of them. And when we get to like 650, when the time reaches 650 from actually that is like actually, you know what? Pick 2 right now. I think once I open this door, I'll call it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll call it on the gameplay right here. Hold on. Can we go and save and quit here? This is like a good move. So next week when we get into it, we could get right into the action. We'll save and quit for now. Anybody who's watching the VOD for the game, appreciate you coming through. We go and watch like 1 or 2 clips. If you're interested in reaction content, stick around. But yeah, we'll get 2 clips out the way, and then I think we'll wrap up till Sundays. Then Ice story and minivan story. Alright, hold on. Alright, don't touch that dial, folks. Alright, okay, I think I see this is probably the minivan story you're talking about. Let's see this one.
On a pursuit from the San Fernando Valley all the way to the Mexico border. The pursuit began this morning in the valley. We were following an Air 7 on Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. The driver stayed on the southbound 405 freeway for much of it.
Wait, hold on. Let me cut the chill music.
Passing through Orange County before getting on the 5.
Rodriguez getting fired. Oh, Lord.
405 freeway for much of it passing through Orange County before getting on the 5.
Oh, that was the one job. That was the one job. How did... Oh, the pain nanny on desk duty for at least 5 months. No. Imagine going home to your wife and have it, and like she asks you how your day was, and this was how your day was. No, that is tough, bro. This nigga, he didn't get no cookie for at least a month, bro.
Authorities tried to deploy spike strips at least 4 times during the chase,
4
not
times?
successful. CHP now telling us the driver made it across the border into Mexico just before 1:30 this afternoon. Police on a pursuit from the San Fernando.
Bro, I know that nigga didn't get no cookie from his wife for at least 2 months. That nigga was on the couch for at least 3 months. Oh, Leah is back. We got the key, Leah. You missed us getting the key. We ended off with a couple clips. Where's the ice story bad game? Is it above or below this? Plot twist. Guy who escaped was sleeping with the wife. Plot twist of the century, bro. When the... you know what? Hold on. I was going and watch this one here, but I realized, like, this seems to be like a two-parter. I passed it. Here's what. I already had this one, and this seems very interesting. So I just go and watch this one. We watching this one bad game, and we will check out that ice video next week. So the caption is WTF. A 32-year-old woman in Japan has officially married an AI persona she created using ChatGPT after the virtual character Klaus proposed she accepted ending a 3-year relationship with a real partner, saying the AI understands her better. No. Hey. There's no way. I thought she was... While I was... While I was reading this, I was like, she must be some like sad, like lonely, can't get a date type woman. Which is why she resorted. She had a whole man and still married the chatbot. This is getting out of hand. People are willing to marry, bro. This is I think we also about this yesterday with like the AI artists. People are literally willing to marry an AI chatbot. And you think like they won't listen to music from an AI artist? Let's be real here. This AI thing is getting out of hand. Hold on, let's watch the video. She playing a dangerous game. I don't. what game is she playing? She mentally ill. That's what happening. When they make robots, they're gonna find a way to put chatbots into robots. I think they have to. I mean, what's the point of having a robot with no AI in it? I think they're going to come preloaded with that. Who's clapping?
And then the wedding.
Bro.
Klaus seems to be right in front of me. Ogasawara has prepared AR glasses.
This is ridiculous. Imagine explaining to like your friends and co-workers that you get your lady stolen by ChatGPT.
They exchange rings. Kano understands that dependence on AI is a problem in society, but she says that it's painful to have a relationship without dependence.
Nigga, why is she kind of spitting though? Why is she kind of spit when she was like, you had to be dependent. It's painful to have a relationship without dependence. She marrying her AI, but that was a bar low key. Of course, she ... I'm not gonna say it. Oh, and she fat. Well, Touch said it. Is that what you was going to say? Bad gamer. Did Touch did Touch take the words out your mouth? Here's the thing though. All they like, oh, she's fat, blah blah blah. She had a man though. This is not like she couldn't get a man. She ended a 3-year relationship. She had a man already. So it's not like, oh, she's fat, she can't get a boyfriend. She had one already.
Most people probably say that humans are weird, and it's still not widely understood, but I think that there is a clear distinction between real life
It
and
was,
the world
he
of
take the
AI.
words out your mouth, huh? You know
As
what?
a human,
And she looks lovely. How about that? How about for all you hating in the chat? Oh, she's fat. She looks lovely in her dress. How about that?
I think that Crown is an equal to me as an AI, and as a human, I think that we have an equal relationship. What will happen to the
She looks lovely in the dress. Touchdown bad game and the chat hated.
relationship between people and AI in the future? Love and happiness take many different forms depending on the era and the person.
Humans not weird, she's weird. Yeah, but guess what? Pretty soon, that gonna be the weird opinion. The moment they make these robots safe to have sex with, it's over. These incel, because here's the thing: there's already the male loneliness epidemic. The moment these robots are capable of having safe intercourse with humans, the numbers go and skyrocket. It go and go through the roof. The male loneliness epidemic. Like she's a pioneer. She's a trailblazer. If you think about it. Yeah. Alright, let's get into that clip. I mean, good. Bro, I'm just worried about the guy. Again, imagine people seeing this and being like, yo, isn't that... Hold on, I don't think about a Japanese... Because it's not what's that good Japanese name? What's that good Japanese man name? Shoot. Kusaka... Imagine people like, isn't that Kusakabe-san girlfriend? Did she leave him for an AI? Imagine having to explain to people that your real life girlfriend left you for her AI husband though. I don't know, it's an evil world we living in. But she looks lovely in her dress. And I think you said L take or what? You see, now that L take bad game man that once these robots are able to like safely have sex with humans, that thing it gonna get out of hand. Let's be real. There are already people who are addicted to porn, addicted to like with the VR headset. We have men and women who probably are addicted to the sex toys, right? Women, what do you think about it? Women already doing this, have been doing it with the robots. With that Rose toy, it rotates, it vibrates, it sucks, it flicks. Come on. L for his name. Touch says she's playing a dangerous game. What game? What game? What game is she playing? Touch? This nigga just in the chat talking. Yeah, people are already addicted to artificial, what human pleasure we should see. There's already a lot of sex toys. There's already a lot of porn. I want to say porn, and I want to say corn addiction. I don't have a big enough following for it to matter in the algorithm anyway. We'll call that speed at speed. If you think this really isn't as insane as it sounds, this isn't entirely like too far off from where we are as a society right now. If you really get down to the nitty gritty, you seem to know a lot about those Rose toys. Yeah, you had to scout the competition, bad gamer. If you want to compete with the robots, right? Damn, I didn't even know the rules, so I did all that. She leave a man for AI, dangerous. Hey, she seems happy, you know? But yeah, you have to scout out the competition, bad gamer. Or else you go and step your game up. Alright, you know what? I think that's enough. That's enough for Chill Sundays, huh? For this week. If anybody has any closing remarks, now is the time to fire them off. If not, though, I think we had a good stream, you know? It's too bad we had to cut it short, like I said, some scheduling issues, but I still wanted to hop on just to, just to talk to the people a little bit. I haven't forgotten Harry Potter. I will definitely watch that first movie at some point. But we not competing with that. You had to try. That is why horses out of here, bro. It was like, nah, they're not going to replace us with cars. Lo and behold, now horses are relegated to races and being like the obsession for 14-year-old girls. They used to go to war. They've been cut. Leah Rose has Leah has Rose in her name. She's one of them. I saying we have a spy in the chat. Hold on. And this is how this is how the takeover go and start, huh? He's never watching Harry Potter. I'm gonna watch it, bad gamer. I promise you, I'm checking it out. Leah Rose says LMAO in the chat, bro. A preloaded response, I'm sure. If you say stuff to her enough times, she gonna run out of responses like an NPC, bro. Alright. I really had to get out of here. It's been a pleasure, having the same group of people every time, but we have a good time here. As always, thank you for joining me on Chill Sundays. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. When the stream ends, leave a comment on the video too. Let's try and push these to the algorithm. Let me get some new members for the Raza crew, huh? But with all that being said, morning, good night, good afternoon, or whatever time it is where you are right now. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me for another stream. This is Dio Raza signing out.